Hey designers, if you're already in fashion, whether you are a pattern maker, a stylist, a merchandiser, or a creative lead, you probably know how to explain a garment to a manufacturer or a team. But when it comes to AI, the rules are different. AI doesn't know how to interpret make it edgy or something cool for Gen Z. It needs detail. It needs structure, and it needs your vision, clearly translated into words. In this video, I'll teach you how to write your first AI fashion prompt, not just any prompt, one that delivers results worthy of a lookbook, a concept board, or even a runway campaign. We'll follow a method that mirrors how you already design. First, we'll define the outcomes we want the AI to express. Aesthetic direction is first. What's the visual style? Is it minimal? Is it techwear? Is it retro? This is where your aesthetic direction comes in. Next is the color story. Are you using rich earth tones? Is it monochrome? Or is it jewel tones? Let AI know the colors you want to express, even by name. Next, we'll talk about fabric type. Think like a swatch card. Do you want mohair? Do you want raw denim? Do you want neoprene? Do you want print? Do you want lace? Here's where your fabric aesthetic also comes in. Next is garment shape and fit. Silhouettes do matter. Is it oversized? Is it cropped? Is it fitted through the waist? These are all details you want to put within your prompt. Next is the fashion tone or attitude. Does the look or feel categorize as romantic, militaristic, or street smart? These are the descriptive words you want to express to AI about your outcome first. Then we'll follow the sentence formula structure to build the scene. This part most people skip, but it is key. First, we'll start with the subject. Who is wearing the garment? Describe your model. Is it a fashion model? Is it a runway model? Is it a model with blonde hair, black hair? Is it a model from Europe? Is it a model from Africa? These are details you can put within your prompt. The main description is basically what is the main garment? What are you trying to see within this fashion image? This is where you come in with all of your design details as far as stitching, collar type, silhouette, all of that within this prompt. The second part of description is it layered? Or how can you envision the garment as a full outfit? Next is your accessory details. Bags, shoes, jewelry, glasses, all of these things can be put within your prompt. Again, the image aesthetic is different from your aesthetic direction because now with your image aesthetic, you can discuss the lighting, the tone, or the image style. Imagine you're speaking to your photographer, letting them know exactly how you want the image to be seen. Next, when it comes to your subject, you want to discuss styling details, meaning what's the hair look like, what type of makeup is it, even down to the nails. All of these details can be written within your prompt. Now, last but not least is the scene. Where is all of this happening? Now you become your location director. You want to make sure that your image is in a location, whether it's a backdrop or whether it's a scene, a vibe, a type of environment like a desert or a coffee shop. You want to explain where this is happening. So now that you've got that down, you've got your formula and you've got your outcome that you've expressed to AI. Let's make a checklist. so that you can write all of this down. Reference a shape or a sketch. This helps to keep the silhouette accurate. But all of these details are compiled so that you can work without a sketch or without a reference image. Include your color story and camera view. Your camera can be face front, it can be from the side or a 3/4 view. This also includes the type of image that you want your model to be. Is it a full image? Is it a 3/4 image or a half shot or a portrait shot? Be specific next with your fabric types. Do you want a Glen plaid? Do you want a moire satin? This is where you can get into fabrics and get the most out of AI's generation. Always describe construction details, meaning your seams. Do you want to have a puckered drawstring, bungee cord? Do you want any kind of stitching? What is the stitch detail and the garment construction details? Next and last, but not least, is the final use. Is this for a mood board? Is this for a tech pack? Or is it for an ad campaign? One thing that's important is not to use command words like create, generate, or make. AI just wants to hear what you want to see. AI doesn't respond well to those words. Instead, describe what you want to see, just like giving a direction to a photo shoot. Use fashion terms, be specific, and even repetitive. If your dress has 5 gold buttons down the front, say it twice if needed. By the end of the video, you will have the ability to write a 150-word prompt that tells a full design story from shape to fabric to setting. If you're ready to start designing with AI and not against it, let's get into it. These are all important details to keep within your prompt. So let's take a look at some of the prompts that we've trained ChatGPT to write for us. And we've experimented with many of the fashion text to image generation websites. So let's take a look. So let's get into our 150-word prompt. The 150 words is what most of the text to image tools have the limit set for 150 words. So let's see how we did with squeezing in all of our details. A poised model with a sharp cheekbones and aristocratic appearance, wearing sculptural black boned wool coat with a dramatic cocoon silhouette, featuring a double-breasted front with oversized matte gold LV monogram buttons and wide curved lapels. The coat's shoulder line is dropped with voluminous sleeves tapering into structured cuffs finished in black croc embossed leather. She carries a petite top-handled trunk bag in a deep burgundy epi-leather, accented with vintage brass hardware. The image is shot in a chiaroscuro lighting, emphasizing the coat's architectural drape and rich wool texture. Her hair is slicked back and twisted into a knot. Minimal makeup, a bold brow. She stands beneath the archways of a Parisian palazzo at dusk, columns cascading into elongated shadows, capturing a mood of modern nobility and timeless rebellion. Couture armor for a new era. So for our first outcome, we've used the prompt in Raspberry AI, and we can see here that we've got quite a unique set of backgrounds, different model types, as we didn't really give full model details, but we did give her cheekbones, which all of these models do have high cheekbones. Let's get a closer look at some of the details that match the prompt. So we've got a drop shoulder, we've got voluminous sleeves with the epi-leather cuff. I believe the big medallion buttons. I see the monogram is actually on the bag itself, but it is a very vintage type of bag. The model's hair was able to be seen, minimal makeup, and the like. So very good match. I like the fact that they have the leather on the sleeves, the big collar, and the drop shoulders. And it looks like a very good wool type of jacket. You're not mistaking it for any type of different fabric. So there is a slight monogram on this button, and the bag is quite small, but all of the other details are spot on with the prompt. Here's more of a cocoon. You see more detail on the buttons, and the bag is a little bit of a different bag and a different type of leather, but now you've got leather on the cuffs and on the collar, collar trim detail, but it is a wide drop shoulder wool coat. So you have your options here. Clearly, you can see that Raspberry AI will be giving you a few variations to the prompt interpretation. Let's go now to Style 3D AI. Style 3D AI is very clean in its generation, but it did capture most of all of the prompt details. It doesn't capture in this image the fact that the coat is black. However, it is a leather coat, which kind of matches to what the prompt is, but not exactly. So for the first image, we're not exactly hitting on the prompt. For the second image, we get a little bit closer. However, the bag is not being carried by the model, but the lapel, the big sleeves, and the details on the jacket are spot on. Here we have the voluminous sleeves with the details and the bag and the lapel collar in the wool jacket with the big gold buttons. So we're getting more into the details of the prompt with that third generation. And here now we have the LV monogram is come out here on the bag, as well as the buttons have some details to it. And the sleeve is another variation of a voluminous sleeve. There is, however, no leather on the cuffs, but very good outcome and very good variations. Let's check resleeve. Resleeve actually made sure that the cuffs had the leather on them, the drop shoulders quite nice, and also the lapel collar and the translation of the wool fabric came through on this prompt as well as this prompt. And then you've got the leather and the matching trunk, bag, vintage look. So it's very, very detailed and very, very explicit to what the prompt is calling for. And that's resleeve. Let's go into format. Format is using the lighting, a little bit more contrast in the lighting. It does have the LV on the bag and the LV on the sleeves, and the big buttons and the voluminous sleeves with the big collar. So spot on to with the model's cheekbones and the hair pulled back. All of those details were met with format. New Arc AI. Basically, New Arc AI is more of a sketch to image generation, but if you just put in the prompt, it will give you the image as well. So here we have the burgundy coat coming out again, but it is wool this time, and there is some leather detailing on the cuff, the big gold buttons, and the vintage trunk bag. So we did meet all of the prompt options there, as well as here with a very interesting detail, but you've got the leather on the sleeve. She's got a belt with the big gold buttons and a drop sleeve, hair pulled back, minimal makeup. Very nice. Again, New Arc AI is very good on fashion details. We've got the LV on the bag. We've got some kind of button, double-breasted as well, and very detailed. I don't see any leather but on the sleeves, but we got most of it. Very nice little trunk bag here, mini trunk bag, Very good looking model with all of the details, especially the background. So they are able to give you all of the different background details in a varied setting, and that's new Arc AI. Krea, super fast and very, very good with the double-breasted, with the buttons, with the leather on the cuff, the model's hair is pulled back, the trunk bag in the different leather. And here we've got the same details in a different silhouette with a different background, same model hairstyle, minimal makeup. And this is Krea. Again, you have a very good interpretation of the prompt as well as here. So here you can see how the different AI generators, text to image, actually keep the prompt going. And the outcome is similar. So no matter what you are using, the formula works for the majority of the text to image generation. Now she's double-breasted, but she's got a third button here. The bag matches. I'm seeing leather gloves, but not really leather on the sleeves. And with the lighting, it's hard to catch the details. So that would be something that yeah, so you can see that it's double-breasted and very good lighting details as well. And the last but not least is Look AI. And again, you've got the big voluminous sleeves along with the buttons that have some kind of monogram on them. The bag matches, the cuff has the leather, and all of those details are met by the prompt, especially the lighting with the cast of shadows. And again, here is another interpretation of the prompt. So no matter what AI you put your prompt in, you should be able to get very similar outcomes. So just keep in mind all of the details that we discussed and try to start writing prompts that you would describe without using a reference image. Just try to describe your own prompt so that you can see exactly what type of images you get without using other images to generate different outcomes. So let AI work for you and use your own creativity in your inputs. So thanks very much for watching and good luck prompting.